Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and for the start of August, for the start of the Halloween season, at least for me, I will be ranking every single Spirit Halloween 2023 animatronic from worst to best. Yes, today's the day that I will be doing that, and I cannot get more excited to get into this video and show you my opinions on the whole lineup, ranking them from worst to best. So yeah, these are just my opinions. So I respect everyone's opinion, and feel free to comment down below what your opinions are on the lineup this year. But yeah, today for August 1st, 2023, I will be ranking all Spirit Halloween 2023 40th anniversary animatronics from worst to best. So without further ado, let's get to the ranking video. Starting with our worst Spirit Halloween 2023 40th anniversary animatronic on the list, at number 24 is none other than the Cauldroness. Now, the moment I saw images of this animatronic, I knew it was horrible. It's another one of those just stupid, basic witch props that I do not like at all. If you know me, I am not a big fan of the Halloween witch animatronics at all. I just don't like them. I don't know why. I've never really liked them. Some I do kind of like, but this is a horrible witch prop. This is just a great example of a horrible witch animatronic. So, luckily this is not part of the theme. I think it's a filler, either a filler prop or maybe inbox only. I know it's not online only, though, because, it says on the website if it's online only, and it doesn't say that. But yeah, this is the Cauldroness. I just don't like this one at all. This is just another basic witch animatronic, in my opinion. I hate the face on it. The face just looks all, like, derpy and goofy, in my opinion. I do not like the face at all. And it's not creepy at all, but I guess it's cool that fog comes out of her cauldron, but whatever. That's expected anyway. But yeah, that's the Cauldroness. I hate it, and yep, that's my least favorite of the year. Let's move on. Coming in at the number 23 spot is none other than Eternal Rest. Now, this is another just basic, not very good prop, in my opinion, from Spirit. I wouldn't even consider it an animatronic, really, because all it does is spin its head. As you can see, it's just like a tombstone. It's kind of like Tombstone Terror, where it's like a tombstone, and then the only animation is the head. So the way this works is you press on it, it has some woman like crying, and then the head spins around to reveal a Reaper's face with glowing eyes. But I don't really like it. I mean, I guess it does fit in very well with a cemetery theme, but I still don't like it. It's just another, boring, basic prop, in my opinion. And I don't really like it. I don't think it's a good scare at all. But yeah, that's Eternal Rest in number 23 spot. Not a big fan of this prop at all. Let's move on. In the number 22 spot, we have Gordo, and same. This is another, same with Eternal Rest. This is another boring and just basic boring prop, in my opinion. All it is, it's a jack-o'-lantern that's not really even that creepy, that opens its mouth to kind of give you a little jump scare. But I don't think the jump scare is that effective. I don't think it would work that well. But I guess it's a nice, simple prop. I'm not the biggest fan of it at all. But for some people, I guess it's a nice kid-friendly prop. But for me, nah, I don't like it. So this is Gordo. I don't really like it at all. But yeah, lots of people do like him, but I'm just not the biggest fan of him. So that's Gordo, another just basic prop, in my opinion. But yeah, let's move on. Coming in at number 21, we have the Crypt Keeper. And I know a lot of you are probably very surprised that I put this guy so low on the list. But as time has been going on, I have been disliking this guy more and more. At the beginning of the season, when he first returned, I thought it was pretty cool that he returned because, he's an old, very old prop. But now I'm starting to realize that, in my opinion, this guy is just not that special and not that really cool at all. He's not really that creepy. I mean, I know he has a cool zombie-like look and stuff, but it's just not what I like. And his voice is what kills the prop for me the most. His voice is so cheesy, and I hate it so much, and it's annoying as well. Not a good prop, in my opinion, at all. And the only animation on this guy is the head movement and the eye, I guess, the eyes. But yeah, not a good return in my opinion at all. I mean, I used to kind of like him, but now I hate him really. So yeah, Crypt Keeper, it's a really annoying prop for me, but if you like him, I respect your opinion. But yeah, that's the Crypt Keeper. Still not a fan of him really at all. In the number 20 spot, we have Grave Watcher, the returning prop from 2013. Now, yes, this is a very good prop for, the cemetery theme this year for Spirit Hallows Cemetery, but I don't think it's that creepy at all. I think the voice is very, whispery and annoying. I don't like the voice at all. It's not very creepy. This is more of like a kid-friendly prop in my opinion. It's very short too. It's like so really small. It is like one of the cheapest props this year. In fact, it might even be the cheapest prop this year that is a part of the display. But I don't really like it too much. It's not that creepy. I guess I like the looks of it a little bit. I guess it looks a little creepy, but I don't like the voice, and the animation isn't that good either. The animation literally reminds me of my Telco Santa motionette. But yeah, not a big fan of the Grave Watcher at all. But yeah, let's move on. Coming in at number 19, we have the new Scary Sitting Scarecrow. Now, this is the new for 2023 remake of the Sitting Scarecrow. And I will admit, I do like this one a bit more than the classic Sitting Scarecrow. But still, it is a nice and simple prop, and it is definitely worth the price. But it's still not, what I like. I like the more complex, scarier, and creepier animatronics from Spirit Halloween. So this is why it's pretty low on the list. I still think it's a nice, simple prop. Don't get me wrong. It is still pretty cool, but it's just not one of my favorites. That's all I'm saying. So now we're getting into the area of props that I do like. It's just I don't love them, or I don't really like them. I just think they're pretty good. They're decent or whatever. So yeah, that's the Scary Sitting Scarecrow. Pretty cool, just not my cup of tea, not one of my favorites, but yeah. In the number 18 spot, we have the online-only prop, the Thresher Archway prop. Now, this isn't an animatronic, really, because it doesn't have any animation. All it does is just stand there, speaking creepy phrases while you can walk under it, because it's really tall. So I think it's decent. This is, again, this is where we're getting into the area of props that I do generally like. It's just I don't really like them. They're not like my favorites. But this is Thresher. He's still pretty cool. I do like how he looks. He does look pretty creepy. He's like a scarecrow type archway that you can just walk under. So he is pretty cool. I just wish he had some animation. And yeah, I wish he was a little bit more creepy, but he's still a little creepy. But yeah, that is Thresher. Still not one of my favorites, but he's still pretty cool. So yeah, let's move on. Coming in at number 17, we have Desmotis. Now, this is one that has grown on me a little bit, and honestly probably will for the rest of the season when I see him in person. But this is how he is for the ranking video. So he is in number 17. This is Desmotis. I do like how he looks. Now that we've gotten like really good pictures and videos of him, I do actually like how he looks a lot. He looks like a very creepy little bat creature that has a pretty actually effective jump scare. And it's cool that his wings come out when he jump scares you. But the fact is that I actually saw a flagship video, I think it was yesterday or the day before, where his wings actually broke. They broke. So this is probably a pretty faulty animatronic. So yeah, this definitely isn't one of my favorites of the year, but it is still pretty cool. And I do really like the looks of him. He is looking very creepy bat creature. I just wish he was more big or something like that. But yeah, that's Desmotis. Still pretty cool. But yeah, let's move on. In number 16, we have Dagger Mike. Now, this is a pretty cool jump scare clown animatronic. I will say the jump scare is pretty effective. I've seen videos of him from Flagship. The jump scare is pretty fast, so that's pretty good. His face is very creepy in my opinion. He's actually grown on me quite a bit. His face is pretty creepy. I love his eyes, his black eyes, and his evil grin. His outfit's pretty basic, but it's still pretty cool. I kind of wish there was blood on his daggers. That would have been a lot better, but whatever. He's still a pretty cool jump scare prop. There's nothing much to say about him other than I don't have much negative to say about him other than I wish there was blood on his knives, on his daggers. But yeah, that is Dagger Mike. Still pretty cool jump scare clown animatronic. But yeah, let's move on. In the number 15 spot, we have Lil Jack Carver. Now, this is an animatronic that I was really expecting to be a part of the theme in ISE, but he's actually, I guess, a filler prop or an inbox-only prop. But yeah, this is Lil Jack Carver. He's still very cool. Now we're getting into the area of props that I actually do really like. The majority of animatronics from Spirit Halloween for their 40th anniversary, I do really like, which is amazing. But yeah, this is Lil Jack Carver. He's really cool. So basically what he does is he holds the jack-o'-lantern right in front of his very creepy face, and then he pops it up, scaring you, revealing his creepy zombie bloody face, which I think is very cool. I think his audio is a bit too kid-like, but he is a kid, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's Lil Jack Carver. Still pretty cool jump scare prop, and yeah, I really do like him. Let's move on. In the number 14 spot, we have the return of Menacing Molly from 2017. Yeah, I definitely like the 2017 model of Menacing Molly a lot more because the paint job on the one that is from this year, the return, is a little bit worse, I've heard. But this one's still pretty cool, and I'm glad she returned. I know she's online only. I do wish she was a part of the theme, but it's too bad that she's an online only. But whatever, she's still pretty cool. So this is one of my favorite creepy girl props, I think, from Spirit Halloween out of all time. So it's I really like her jump scare, how she bends down backwards and scares you with her creepy face. I really do like that. And I like how she's all dressed up in clothes she would wear to maybe a funeral or whatever. But yeah, that is Menacing Molly. Still very cool prop. Of course, not one of my super favorites, but she's still very cool and very creepy. Let's move on. Coming in at number 13, we have the Death Stalker, or just Death Stalker. Now, this guy has grown on me quite a bit. At the beginning of the season, I still thought he was pretty cool. I just didn't like him too much. But now I actually do like him a lot. So he is a very monstrous creature. I don't even know what to call him. At the beginning of the season, I thought he might end up being a werewolf animatronic, but no, he's this he's this monstrous creature straight out of my nightmares, pretty much. He's really cool. I love how you can have fog coming out of his mouth. His mouth is huge. He could literally bite your head off of the neck, and it's just crazy. I mean, his hands are very big too. His hands and claws, and he's very tall too. I think he stands at around 7 feet tall. He's just a really cool, monstrous, nightmarish creature, and I just really do like him. So yeah, that's the Death Stalker. Really, really creepy, scary monster. Let's move on. In the number 12 spot, we have Leatherface. Now, this guy has grown on me quite a bit since I've seen videos of him from Flagship. He just has grown on me. He has the same animation as Mr. Punchy, but I think it's still pretty good with him. And I love how the chainsaw actually moves. And the audio is really cool. The audio is his chainsaw, the chainsaw sounds, and then him groaning. He's really cool. He's very creepy. I love the face. It's very movie accurate. And it's just a really cool Leatherface prop. I think it's my favorite Leatherface animatronic of the year, because lots of companies have been making Leatherface animatronics for this year. But yeah, Spirits, I think, is definitely the best. But yeah, he is very cool. The face is very creepy, and it's very movie accurate. And yeah, it's a Leatherface animatronic. What could go wrong? But yeah, really cool to see a Leatherface animatronic from Spirit Halloween this year. And yeah, excited to see him in person. Let's move on. In the number 11 spot, we have the return of Creepy Rising Doll from 2015. This is this has always been a really cool, creepy doll prop, in my opinion. I love the fact that it just rises all the way up to, I think, 7 feet or something like 6.5 feet or 7 feet. I forget. But I love how it just rises up to be really tall. And then the mouth movement is really creepy, and it starts speaking like really creepy phrases to you. I really do like this prop. I'm really glad it returned. It would have fit in with the Spirit Hollow Cemetery theme very, very well, but unfortunately they decided to make it an online only, so that's too bad. Really would have preferred it to be in store, but whatever. That's the Creepy Rising doll. Still really cool that she returned, and yeah, very creepy. She is the Creepy Rising doll after all. So yeah, that's why I call her creepy. So yeah, very cool. Very creepy prop. Let's move on. Now we are down to my top 10 favorite Spirit Halloween 2023 animatronics of the year, and number 10 being the Howling Spirit. Now this is a very classic, nice ghost animatronic. I really do like it. I love the face. It's like a very classic ghost face, and then the animation is just the arms moving up and down, but it's still a very classic ghost animation, and I really do like it. It's not that creepy, but it's a very nice classic ghost animatronic, and I really do like classic Halloween stuff. So this is a very cool classic ghost, in my opinion. I really do like it, and yeah, you can't go wrong with a classic ghost for Halloween. Yeah, I can't wait to see this one in person. It's really tall too. It's like around 7 feet, I think. So yeah, very tall classic ghost animatronic. Can't wait to see Howling Spirit in person. Very, very cool. I really, really do like this one. In the number 9 spot, we have Slim from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. This is another nice party time licensed Killer Clowns from Outer Space animatronic, and this one came out really movie accurate. I really do like this guy. His face sculpt is really movie accurate to the actual Slim character from the movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I really do like the face on this guy. Then his outfit is also very movie accurate. Love the classic Slim outfit, and I love how he's holding a bag. That's actually pretty unique and pretty cool. Some people think him holding the bag is kind of weird, but I like it. But yeah, he's also very tall. He towers over me. He's like 7 feet. So yeah, Slim, very cool. Nothing much to say except he's a very good Killer Clowns from Outer Space animatronic by party time. I actually like this guy a bit more than Shorty. But yeah, that's Slim. Very, very cool. Can't wait to see him in person. In the number 8 spot, we have Heckles the Clown. Now, when this guy was first released, I was really, really looking forward to seeing him in person at my local Spirit Halloween. But unfortunately, he got recalled. But yeah, that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is why I like this guy so much. So basically, he is a very creepy, sad, depressed clown. His face is very creepy. I love that giant gash on his forehead, on the top of his head. Then he's holding that nice red balloon with the projector inside of it, which is very unique. I really do like that. You know, he's a very creepy clown, very creepy, sad clown. I love his outfit and the sign that he has, balloons for 10 cents. But yeah, that is Heckles. Really cool. It's a shame he got recalled. I was really looking forward to seeing him in person, but guess I won't be seeing him in person. He was replaced by Poor George, if I'm correct. But yeah, that is Heckles. Still really cool clown prop. I really do like how he's like a nice, sad, creepy, depressed clown. Let's move on. Coming in at number 7, we have the Martian Warrior from Mars Attacks. This is a very cool licensed prop, in my opinion. Never in like a million years would I have thought they would actually release a Martian Warrior Mars Attacks animatronic, but they did it this year for their 40th anniversary, which I'm very proud of. I really do like the way this guy turned out. He's very movie accurate. I love his face because that's really a great face sculpt for him. Very movie accurate, and his whole outfit, or whatever you want to call it, space suit, alien suit, is really cool, really movie accurate. And I love how he's holding that gun and it actually sprays out mist. It's really cool. This guy doesn't have much animation. He just moves his head from side to side. But I still think he's a very cool licensed prop, and I can't wait to see him in person at my local Spirit Halloween. So yeah, that is the Martian Warrior from Mars Attacks. Really cool prop. Coming in at number 6, we have Stilts, the 8-foot towering massive clown. Now, I really like this guy. This guy has grown on me so much. Now, when I saw videos of him from the flagship, I saw how giant he looked compared to the people filming him. He is a massive clown. Can't wait to see him in person. Can't wait to see him towering above me. He is really tall. He's one of the tallest clowns, if not the tallest clown we have ever got from Spirit Halloween. He's very cool. I can't wait to see him in person. He is pretty much 8 feet tall, 7.9 feet, but that's pretty much 8. So 8 feet tall, giant, and his face, I really do like. His face is really creepy, and I love how he's holding those bloody bowling pins. And his outfit, I really like the color scheme in his outfit. That's really cool. But yeah, very creepy, giant clown. Cannot wait to see Stilts in person. But yeah, let's move on. Now we are down to my top 5 favorite Spirit Halloween 2023 animatronics. In the number 5 spot, here we have Poor George. This guy is really cool. In fact, I might even be getting him this season. I mean, I'm not trying to spoil you guys, but I might actually be getting him. But this is Poor George. He is an awesome, gory-ass clown, and I really do like him. He's not too big. He's I think 4 feet, maybe 5 feet tall. No, probably 4 feet tall. And I love his animation. It's simple, but it does work. He spins around. His body spins around. And his face is very creepy with all the blood on it. And I really do like how he has like 2 faces. He's really creepy. I love his outfit as well. And he's just so gory too. He's got lots of blood all over him. But yeah, that's Poor George in my number 5 spot. Really cool. And I might actually be getting him this year, which is really awesome. But yeah, that's Poor George. Really can't wait to see him in person. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have Emmeline, a really cool, creepy-ass, like, ghost-type animatronic. I don't even know what to call it. A ghoul? I don't know, but it's really cool. So this prop actually kind of reminds me of Mr. Dark and Hellspawn, you know, the mechanism. It is made by Techie Toy or Techie Design as well. So basically how this prop works is instead of how Mr. Dark and Hellspawn lunge and jump straight up into the air, this one actually jumps or lunges straight forward at you, which I think is very cool. And I think this is a very creepy prop, and it would scare a lot of people with the jump scare on this one. So, yeah, Emmeline, definitely one of my favorites of the year. That's why I put it in 4th place. Really, really cool. The face is very creepy, and I love the massive jump scare. It's really cool. Emmeline, amazing. Too bad it's not part of the theme, but yeah, online only. Still, very, very cool jump scare prop. To move on. Coming in at the number 3 spot on this list is the Black Heart. And yeah, you guys are probably surprised because I have been, talking about that this guy is probably going to be my favorite of the year from Spirit Halloween, but no, it actually isn't. And it's some other prop if you've been paying attention. Well, there's 2 other props. It could be either one. But this is the Black Heart. It's still a very creepy and very gory and just very dark animatronic, in my opinion. I really do like it. It's a very cool Reaper animatronic. I love the classic Reaper face, the Reaper skull. And I love how he just has his head down and his arm over the dead woman's body, and then he reveals it. That is so creepy and so cool. And I just really like this animatronic, the Black Heart. What an awesome animatronic. He's a very cool Reaper, and like I said, I just love how he reveals the dead body of that woman. Very creepy and very gory. I love the face sculpt of the Reaper, and I love how the dead woman looks too. That's a very creepy looking dead woman corpse. But yeah, the Black Heart is a really, really cool and unique animatronic, and I cannot wait to see him in person at my local Spirit Halloween. Let's move on. Coming in at number 2, my second favorite Spirit Halloween 2023 animatronic of the year is, as you can see, Hellspawn, my favorite is another prop, which you probably know if you've been paying attention to. But yeah, Hellspawn actually ended up being my second favorite of the year from Spirit Halloween 2023. He has really grown on me ever since we've seen videos of him from the flagship store and his official demo video from Spirit Halloween. He has really grown on me. His face is very creepy and very scary. It's a very scary looking classic devil face. It's very creepy and very scary. And I love how he's just all red. That's very classic devil. And I really do like it. His classic red devil's cloak and his face. My favorite part of him is obviously the face and the jump scare, because he's a Mr. Dark reskin. But his face is very cool and very scary, and I love his glowing eyes and the lights in his mouth. That's just very cool. He's just a really cool Mr. Dark reskin, and he's actually my second favorite of the year from Spirit Halloween. Yeah, and he is I just can't wait to see him in person. So cool. Really cool devil prop. Might be one of the best devil props in history, honestly, in my opinion, if I'm being honest. But yeah, that is Hellspawn. Really, really cool devil prop. Very scary. I love his face. Love everything about him. Can't wait to see him in person. Let's move on to my favorite Spirit Halloween 2023 animatronic. My number one favorite Spirit Halloween 2023 animatronic of the year is none other than Darling Dolly. This thing has grown on me so much. I mean, even when I first saw it from the animatronic teaser back in June, I think it was late June, I already knew I was going to like this prop. But now that we've seen the official videos of it from like Flagship and the official demo of it from Spirit, I really do like this thing, and it is definitely my favorite of the year from Spirit Halloween. I originally thought that the Black Heart would be my favorite, but then I ended up liking Hellspawn more than the Black Heart, and now this just takes the place as my favorite Spirit Halloween 2023 animatronic. Darling Dolly, how about that? And of course, it is a techie design animatronic. Techie always comes out with some of the best Halloween animatronics every year, and it's just so cool. And Darling Dolly is no exception. Darling Dolly is so freaking creepy. I love the body on this. I love how it's like a towering, hunched over, creepy, like tree-like monster with a creepy ass doll's face. That is absolutely creepy. And this thing literally looks like something straight out of my nightmares. And I'm sure you feel the same way. Darling Dolly is absolutely creepy and awesome. Definitely probably the creepiest and scariest animatronic of the year from Spirit Halloween. And honestly, it might be the creepiest animatronic of the entire year from all companies, honestly. I don't know, though. I might even like this thing more than THD 3000 from Home Depot, because this thing is just so creepy and so scary, and I love it. That's Darling Dolly, my favorite Spirit Halloween 2023 40th anniversary animatronic. Cannot wait to see Darling Dolly in person at my local Spirit Halloween. Sorry. But yeah, Darling Dolly, my favorite animatronic of the year from Spirit Halloween. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed my video of me ranking every single Spirit Halloween 2023 animatronic from worst to best, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.